This is your faceless advice guy of YouTube, and today is, I guess you can consider, very impartial and very biased, dangerous bias, because I got an email. This email from this young lady named Catherine in Texas. She's a sophomore in high school dating a senior on the football team, and he's been physically abusive towards her. So today is going to be about domestic violence, and I say it's advice, maybe just necessity, information more so than advice. This is Catherine. She also asked that I tell this to everybody on YouTube to be broadcasted to the world. She wants to help every girl, because Catherine did get out of it. She lost her reputation at school for reporting the guy, but she did the right thing. And today, because I've seen so much of this, I want to tell you what you need to look for when you're going into a relationship. And after a little while, I know feelings develop and whatnot, but when you start making him mad, and all of a sudden he starts getting very verbally abusive, just because you made him mad. I didn't have an argument or anything. You did something. He gets verbally abusive. That's the first sign that you need to get out of this relationship. No matter how much you like him, no matter how much you care about him, you need to get out, because it's going to lead into emotional abuse to make you afraid, and it's going to lead into physical abuse, and then you'll start thinking you deserve it when you don't. Guys get physically abused by their wives, girlfriends as well. It's just not that much heard of, so this isn't just to the ladies, it's also to the men. But those are signs that you need to realize before things get worse. First, there will be verbal abuse, just because you did something to make them mad, something to their dismay, and then there's emotional abuse that comes after, which starts making you afraid to leave them or have some reason where you can't. And then after that is physical abuse, which you'll think you deserve because the emotional abuse, you can always get out. And when you've been emotionally abused, or you even get verbally abused, get out of it. Tell others what they're like, and tell them steer clear and don't date that person, because you're protecting them. You're saving a lot of people a lot of problems down the road. Then you also have first-hand knowledge that the person's not worth dating or even being with, and when others ask, you can give a very fair opinion. When you get emotionally abused, you need to tell everybody. You need to tell your parents, tell your friends. Listen to what they have to say, because if they tell you, get out of it. Don't say, no, but things will get better, I love them. No, because they're not going to get better. They won't get better. So you need to immediately get out of it. Listen to what they have to say, because it's not because they want the person you're with, they hate them. Well, most likely they do hate them, but they're trying to protect you. And just listen to them. Anybody right now who's in a abusive relationship, get out of it. Go to the police, go to a friend, go to a teacher, go to a guidance counselor, your principal. Because yes, they'll make a lot of threats when they get arrested, and they'll tell you that you're full of shit. They'll tell you that they're going to come after you. It's a bluff, because they think they still have some kind of control over you. You're the only one in control. And then make sure after you get out of the relationship, see a counselor, get some help, because you don't just recover overnight or within a few months from something like that. It takes a while, and you need help. So just remember, recognize the signs and when to get out. If you're in school, You know who to tell: teacher, principal, friends. If your friends tell somebody, don't, even if you make them promise not to and they do anyway, don't be mad at them. Understand what they're doing is for you and to protect you and other people, because if you don't want them to tell and you break up with them for hitting you, they're gonna hit somebody else and you're gonna feel even more responsible. Even though you're not, you're gonna feel responsible for what happened to that person, and it's really not fair. So please recognize the signs. Unprovoked verbal abuse, emotional abuse leads to physical abuse, which leads to a world of problems, because eventually they'll start hitting your kids. And then they'll beat you up in front of the kids just to make you an example to them. It won't stop. Things will not get better. Get out of it. When you see the signs, get out of it. If you see something like that happen to your friends, help your friends get out of it. Don't think you're betraying them. Go to the police. Go to the police. If the person does come after you for it, scream fire. Scream bloody murder. Scream fire. Don't let this keep going, because you're not helping your friends by staying quiet. You're not helping yourself by staying quiet. See the signs, get out of it. Tell somebody. Tell everybody. And if they do try to come after you, scream fire, call the police, run. Or lock yourself in the house, because they're going to try and kick the door in. They're not going to be able to most of the time. Most of the time it's a bluff. Just harassing phone calls afterwards, threatening emails, go to the police. I hope that this has helped everybody, and please support the national campaign to end domestic violence. Please comment, email, post a video response. If you have a question you want advice with, message me at my account, and I will post a video giving you your advice in a later video. God bless.